host, Sabrina Ben Salmi. I'm here today with my guest, Juanpa, from WampaGlobalIn.com. Wow, all I can say is wow. I've just spoken to Regan. This morning, Juanpa, you took us through an activation, and I'm just speechless because I was unaware before we entered in that exercise how much I was holding in my body. I literally was so tense. I could feel as we were doing the exercise, the processes, the breathing. Then I realized how much I was carrying, but at the time, I had no idea. Could you talk a bit more about that, please?
Thank you. Well, thank you for inviting me. Thank you all for being here. Yes, it's very beautiful how when you start tapping into your body with all these different tools and methods, you start recognizing how everything that has life is stored in your body, in your organs, in your energy field. We're composed of so many parts, and we get so lost just in the brain, right? But there's so much happening in every part of our being. We're very complex.
Yes.
So many people think with just changing their mindset, that is going to help them. And of course, it helps them, but it has a certain limit.
Yes.
Because you can't get to the deepest core of the unconscious mind, the deepest core of where we're stuck in our wounds, in our traumas, and we kind of put them to the side, but sooner or later they come up.
Yes.
So with this work, intense but simple,
yes,
that anybody can do. You don't need to be flexible. You don't need to know anything. Anybody can do,
yes,
and have fun doing it too, even though it's intense, right?
Yes.
And really feel the effects. Like as you said, when you finish, it's like, wow,
yes,
you were like blown away.
Because when I started, like I couldn't actually fold my legs. I've always had the problem, like I'm not as flexible as I used to be. But then when we came towards the end, I could fold my legs, and I was kind of taken back, going, wow, that's really quick shift. So whatever you did was magical.
Yes. And also, like, how were you feeling? Like, did you feel the difference?
Oh, God,
like,
absolutely. Especially here. Yeah.
And
here and the shoulders, and just in different spaces of my body. And I was thinking about things. It was just a very surreal experience. And it was interesting when we sat down at the table and everyone was giving their feedback. And then I was just processing, and then you kind of really explained what you had done and how you take. Could you talk to our listeners a bit about that?
Yeah, of course. Well, we call it the process of manifestation, and you've heard a lot there about the law of attraction,
yes,
right? That everybody is into, like, yes, I am attracting with my affirmations. I visualize, I can feel, I can taste, right? And that's the way I attract. That is very true. That's a law of the universe. What I feel we're missing is that our body is the magnet that attracts. And if we don't learn to tune into our body and to the emotional area of the body and into the nervous system and into the energetic part of the body, and we don't link all these places up, the way we manifest is much slower than if you using all this knowledge, as I explained to you, this 5-step method that you can do. But when you incorporate the physical with the breath, with the movement, with the release, physically releasing these blockages that we all have, then you become a magnet that attracts much more because your vibration raises. And it's all about vibration, as you know. You have a high vibration, you're going to be attracting high vibrational beings, you're going to be attracting high vibrational experiences, situations, and opportunities in your life. You can actually manifest whatever you want. But the whole process we do, as you saw, is we start connecting, okay, with our intention, where do I want to focus my work, right? Where, in what area of my life? Because if you try to get it all, then you're going to be all over the place. You need to learn to focus, right? And then from there you ground into it, then you connect your intention, your affirmation, whatever you want to bring in. It can be a long one, but then we summarize as we did in the morning. Yes. I am love. Yes, I am abundance. I am wisdom. Whatever you want. You're not flowing. I am love. I am flow. I am energy. Whatever you want to do, you are working with your unconscious mind in all its levels. The more we release, the deeper this message will go into the cells and remind us that this is a natural state. It's nothing anybody gives us from the outside. It's we tap into, we realign to this natural state that we all have access to. We have forgotten because we're all full of these layers of unconscious blockages and beliefs that don't let us see these infinite possibilities that are lying for us all the time. So in that moment, you plant your seed, and then we start the activation, right? We start with some movement, opening the spine. The spine is very important to start getting the energy moving. The spine is connected to your nervous system, to your energy, how you feel, right? And the spine is totally connected to the brain. So since we're going to all the parts of the brain to biohack the brain, so all the beliefs and all the energy patterns that were in the brain before, and would take you over and over again into the same suffering patterns in your life, right? All these patterns are broken in all levels. Yeah. That's why we do certain movements with breath, as you saw.
Yes.
And then we do certain release with the body and shape and meditation, and then celebrating. We have all these different phases, activating your muscles, activating your core, activating your nervous system. So we work in all the areas. So every area of our being is clear. And the more we clear it, then is when we come back to that space of, okay, what was that? I don't even know. Really good. And when you are in this high vibration is when you again connect with your intention. What are you calling in? And yes, you apply all the laws. Feel it, you see it, you sense it, you smell it, you taste it. All the senses are focused in that intention that you are already calling in.
See, I know, sorry, go ahead.
Yes. No.
See, I know a lot of public speakers, coaches, mentors, and, we're very busy. I'm the same, and we're very busy, very much in our head, very much about planning, very much about perfection. And I've never done anything like what you've taken me through. And especially with the breathing, I feel so different. I can't put my hands on what it might. So I'm thinking, wow, once this integrates, I'm really looking forward to see what shows up, because you just know shift has happened. So shift has happened, but I'm going, what has happened? Mm-hmm. But I think it's that, you kept saying, you're going to realign with, and I've never done that. That is so phenomenal. And listeners, I think no matter where you are in your life, it's kind of like, you can listen to us, but if I'm eating the meal, you can't taste it. This is about experiential learning. It's about you experiencing Juanpa firsthand. And how can people get to do that, Juanpa? Where can they find you? Where are you holding your next event?
Well, we're doing different things around the world and online also. So they could follow me on Facebook with my name. We could put it there. They can receive a lot of information through there, also through my website. But what I really recommend is what I'm working with my partner, with Regan. She just did an interview with you. And this is what's really resonating with us. We are putting all our experience together. So we're putting everything together into a method, a very special method of manifestation that we're calling the Soul Remembrance Retreat. So it's no woo-woo, no woo-woo thing, yeah? There's so much out there in that way, but it's really connected to that infinite energy that's always flowing to us. No woo-woo thing, yeah? There's so much out there in that way, but it's really connecting to that infinite energy that's always flowing to us. And we have accessibility to that, but we need to realign.
Yes.
So, there's a river flowing, right? And you have all these logs on the river. The river is going to be half flowing, or maybe 1/4. It's not flowing as its maximum. So we have that river. That's our channel of energy. We all are that. Then the more the energy will flow, right? And the fastest it will be to feel ourselves, fulfilled. oh my God, like really the universe is co-creating with you. You feel so powerful. You feel so full. You don't need anything or anybody outside of you. We're so used to that dependency on results, on people outside, on what do they say, what do they think, how much I have, how much I do, my titles. That's great, but that is just a result. Don't give you anything if you're not coming from inside. You'll always be like an empty black hole trying to be filled up, and you'll never fill up. That's what we mean by reconnecting with your soul. It's not seeing angels and seeing no, it's no woo-woo thing. You can feel it in your gut. You can connect with your intuition and say, yes, this person resonates with me right now, or it doesn't. This business, yes, it resonates with me, or it doesn't. I have no explanation, but I am tapped in to my alignment, to what feels right for me, and to what's my next step. Because we have infinite possibilities. Where do you want to focus your attention and your energy? That's what you learn, how to tap into yourself, and what's the best next step for you in every level. Relationships, business, personal life, having fun, lover, whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to align with the life of your dreams, it is all possible.
For our listeners, Juanpa, is there like a demonstration of a breathing technique we can perhaps share with the listeners?
Of course.
They can take us through the process?
Of course, yes.
And tell us what that does for us?
Yes, of course. Let's just take a comfortable seating position. Just, try not to be, when you're like this and you're letting yourself go down, all your energy is closed. So just, even cross-legged, just try that your spine is straight. Spine is your channel of energy. So it's super important your shoulders back without forcing, without being tense. Okay. Right? Just being present, hands to your belly. Okay. And then just take a moment to reconnect with yourself, with your breath. Close your eyes and let the breath go deep down into your belly. We are so used to shallow breathing, and that is definitely the first factor of stress and disconnection with our integral being. So just present when you inhale, let the lungs be so filled up with oxygen, with energy, that your belly expands. And then when you exhale, just bring your navel in and start activating your core, activating all the muscles around your abdominals, all just connecting with your inner power. And then when you inhale, just relax and let your belly expand. And then when you exhale, you just activate. On this. This is a very good exercise for the mind to learn to be present and focused in whatever you want to do. So now release your hands from your belly. Try to keep that breath. That's total open breath. And now count that your inhalation is the same as your exhalation. So when you inhale, just count in your mind 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you exhale, count the same. 4 counts. It doesn't matter how much you're counting, just make sure that you're in same as your exhalation. This is balancing your right and left hemispheres of your brain, and it's helping you realign to who you are, to your maximum potential of energy. It's very simple, it's very subtle. Keep doing it. Let's do 3 more breaths. Really focus your mind on counting. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. Now, the next inhalation, let's hold the breath. inhale. Hold the breath for 4 counts. Don't exhale. Keep relaxed. And whenever you're ready, exhale slowly for 4 counts. Relax. And now hold the exhalation for 2 or 4 counts. Whatever feels good for you without tensing yourself. Whenever you're ready, inhale very sweetly 4. And now let's hold 6. We are rewiring our nervous system. It's the basics of this rewiring and biohacking the mind. Hold it 6. Don't force it too much. And then when you're ready, just exhaling slowly 4 counts. Hold it. And hold it for 2 or 4 times. Yeah, 4 counts the exhalation without inhaling. It's very important for you so we can now hold 6 or 8, whatever feels good for you. Challenge your limits a little bit. Remembering you're rewiring your. And then sweetly, when it's enough, exhale all the air out. Don't force it. Relax yourself. Just observe. Hold your exhalation, and we'll do this last one. Hold it 2 or 4 counts. And then inhale as deep as you can. Hold it there. As long as you can hold it. Relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your facial muscles. Just be present with yourself. Enjoy. Because in this moment, you are filling yourself with oxygen. All the cells are nurturing themselves from the oxygen and the energy that comes with the oxygen. When it's enough, don't force it too much. Challenge yourself just a little bit. And then very sweetly, when it's enough, you exhale very sweetly without forcing. Relax. Enjoy. Then very slowly, coming back, just opening your eyes. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. That was
Welcome
really nice.
everybody.
Be interested if some of the listeners can put in the comments how that felt for you. It's really made me kind of zened out, actually. That's awesome. Thank you for that gift.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah,
I hope you put this on replay and do that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the basics. We didn't even do it in this morning.
Yeah.
It's done like to teach people how to breathe. We don't know how to, right? We breathe very loud. We breathe % for loud. So the first one, just taking back to them. And then when you do the whole thing, what happens is that the system that be or triggered or with any blockage, yes, with the whole breath, it starts adjusting itself.
Wow.
So after you do it, you start coming back slowly to your state. And whenever you stress, whenever you are frustrated, whenever you have like high intense emotion, you just start counting, and it will totally bring you to this Zen state that's what you feel.
Wow, so there's one for your toolbox, guys. Try it for yourself and see how it works. It's literally totally zen me out. I just feel really calm now. It's beautiful. I'm definitely going to use that. What are the dangers? Like if someone doesn't go, oh, this is kind of not for me. What are the dangers of people not taking care of their inner worlds?
Yeah.
Could you explain that?
It's very important because many times we get so lost in just the material world, like what we're achieving, how much we're having, like the titles we have.
Yes.
And as we said, that's a result if you do it with an inner alignment.
Yes.
If you're not aligned inside, sooner or later your body, that's your temple, or your car, where your energy is flowing. It's really important to have it in the best conditions that are possible with its highest potential. And if you take good care of yourself, not only going to the gym and feeling healthy in that way, but with your inner body, your inner energy, your energy centers. If you start knowing yourself, as one of my teachers said, know yourself and you will know the universe. We don't know ourselves. We all for tapping into yourself and just learning and trying it out. It's nothing religious. It's not about, hey, you have to believe this. No, try it out. And if that doesn't work for you, try something different.
Yes,
exactly. And but let yourself submerge into different possibilities, especially with somebody that you trust, that has worked with people already and has achieved results. And there is that the work that's being done is the right one. Because yes, there is many people out there teaching stuff that maybe in books or have done a couple of workshops. So just be sure that you work with somebody that's been in the environment for years, dedicated and really, really committed to the work. Right? It's not just for money. Like exactly. You're committed because you love it, because it's your purpose, because that's the people you want to connect with. Yes.
Juanpa, could you share? The show is called Dream Big. Share your big dream with the listeners. Where are you? Who is Juanpa? What do you desire to create in this world? What's your vision?
For me, it comes from within. So it's aligning with my highest self, like feeling the best ever, which I feel is happening right now. I feel in my best moment of my life, feeling the most energy I felt, the most focused. My mind is super clear. I almost have no negative thoughts. Emotions go very fast in my body. They don't get stuck. I don't get lost in drama. So I feel pretty good with that. My energy is pretty high. I have the relationship of my dreams. I attracted my partner. Thanks to this inner alignment, I attracted the partner of my dreams beyond what I expected, beyond what I asked to the universe, right? In my business is going really well. Like there's a lot of abundance, but that's where I want to focus more of ambition of having more, because I have more than enough, but I want people to wake up. I want to share my message out there. I know there's thousands of millions of people that could benefit from all these different tools that we are already sharing with the world, but all I'm channeling into is like 100% committed to my work, so people can awaken and realize the life of their dreams. It's really simple. Like it's possible. You can do it. Tap into it right now. Learn the techniques. Learn the method, and what you're dreaming big will become your reality. It's a law. Nothing that's gonna stop you when you learn the right methods.
Totally agree with that. Juanpa, it's an absolute honour to interview you, to interview your partner Regan, just the two of you. Like I said off air, both of you you hold your power individually. This space, and it's nice. Like when I look at the two of you, it's like, oh wow, I love what they have. But it's really nice to create that. So it's really nice to be your perfect partner, and you're going out into the world and showing people, but you're still living the dream yourself.
Yes.
And that's such a magic create. Like just being here and spending with you guys and watching the way you two interact and support each other, and the retreat that you've got on, guys. I can't stress enough the importance. Not just you can either be in the movie or you can watch the movie. And I'm a big believer that it's one thing sitting at home and going, oh, that's really nice for them. Why don't you choose to be in the movie? Direct your movie. And you guys need to connect with Juanpa. You need to connect. Essentially, and I suggest that you connect them to add to this earth. And I feel absolutely honoured the fact that I'm into that change is happening. Obviously, if there wasn't any vibrational resonance at any level, I wouldn't be here. My children wouldn't be here, my eldest children here. And I'm just totally blown away by the beings that I surround me by. So thank you, Juanpa. Thank you for adding these new tools to my toolbox. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. But like I said, connect with Juanpa. His website is on there. Thank you. Continue with your journey.
Thank you so much. For me, the message is start trusting feeling. Start trusting your guts. Start trusting that intuition that we can all tap into. You can tap to it right now. Start learning that message that comes from your heart, what feels right and what doesn't, and start acting through that, knowing that all the answers you're looking for are inside, not outside. So outside. So stop losing your power and move your power here.
Takes
Is that music?
Hi. Do you want to?
Oh no, we're doing a website. Okay. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
It's frozen.